With the release of FSSC 202000 version 7, many training organizations are now offering upgradation and transition courses, training courses from version 6 to version 7. So before enrolling in any of these programs, it is very important to do a thorough self-assessment. A trainer can give you the guidance, can support you, but they cannot do a magic. They cannot compensate you for a lack of your preparation. So engage actively, do a proper preparation and challenge the trainer with thoughtful questions and focus on truly understanding the updates rather than just to do the training and obtain a piece of paper, a certificate. I am outlining 5 key factors that drove the development of FSSC version 7. Along with, I will give you the guidance on how to prepare yourself for these changes. These points are derived from the introduction session of FSSC scheme document. So the factor number 1, on the basis of which this new version of FSSC 202000, that is version 7, has been released, that is incorporating the new requirements of ISO 22002-X series on PRPs. As we all know, previously it was ISO TS 22002-X series. Now it is ISO 22002-X series. No more TS. It is a full-fledged standard now. I have already uploaded the video on ISO 22002-X. There are many changes in this new version, in this new standard ISO 22002-2, which was released last year in 2025. Out of those many changes, I have listed 20 major changes in ISO 22002-X, which is PRPs. So please go and watch that video. It is already uploaded on my YouTube channel. I am going to give you the link of that video in the caption or in the message here. Point number two, aligning of the scheme with the GFSI benchmarking requirement 2024. All the GFSI approved standards, recognized standards like FSSC, BRC, BRCGS, IFS, SQF, they have to follow the rules, they have to follow the requirements of GFSI if they want to continue with the recognition of GFSI. So GFSI previous benchmarking requirements were 2020, it was updated in 2024. So all the GFSI approved standards and GFSI call it as CBO, certification business owners. They have to follow the rules requirements of GFSI. In that requirement, if you read someday, you will find there are actually 4 parts in GFSI benchmarking requirements. Part 1 is the benchmarking process. Part 2 is requirement for the management of certification program. Part 3 is requirements for the content of the program, and there are different scopes, and for each scope they have mentioned the requirements for that particular scope. For example, for C4, that is for processing of ambient stable animal and plant products, and part 4 is for glossary. So in short, FSSC version 7 is incorporated with updated GFSI benchmarking requirements 2024. Factor number 3, strengthening the requirements to support organizations in the contribution to meeting the SDG, Sustainable Development Goals. So there are total 17 sustainable goals, key 17 sustainable goals. That is the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted by all United Nations members states in 2015. Some of them are zero hunger, good health, clean water, etc. So in short, standard is included with such requirements which support these sustainable goals. Point number 4, providing a more defined structure for division of the food chain subcategories. It is again not that important for the organization, not that important but not that important, but it is more important for the CBs to identify the exact food chain, category, subcategories, subcategories. And why it is important for the selection of normative documents, standards, mandates calculation, auditor approval, etc. Last but not the least, editorial changes and amendments as part of continuous improvement. So in short, in simple words, simple changes and addition for better understanding of the document, for the better read of the user, of the organization, of the customer. So out of all these 5 factors, Mainly you have to get a grip on ISO 22002-X series updates. Other changes are changes, but not that main changes which affects your continuation of your certification. So you have to have a grip on the first change, that is ISO 22002-X as an organization point of view. So all the best for your learning journey. Thank you.